Hello people, welcome to a new React lesson. Today we are going to talk about destructuring in React. We are going to destructure props and state inside the functional component and also inside the class component. So destructuring, it's an ES6 feature that makes it possible to unpack values from arrays or properties from objects into distinct variables. But this improves our code readability and it makes our code look nicer. So let's get started. We have a name component, a functional component, and we have the props, and we show the props.name and props.nickname. So let's send some props. Let's use, for example, some Apex Legends characters. Octane, it's a really nice game. Nickname, High Speed Daredevil. So now we send these props inside the component. So let's console log this. So we have here name and nickname. So now there are two ways of destructuring inside the functional component. Either you destructure inside function parameters or inside the component. So let's start with the function parameters. We'll use an object and we'll have name and nickname. So this will be equivalent to props.name and props.nickname. So now we can use these variables here and we can get rid of props. So we use name and nickname. Now it works. If we want to send, for example, more props and have access to them after we destructure, for example, prop1, some random props here, prop3. We'll need to use rest here. So the rest of the props will be here inside the props. And if we console log this, we can see the rest of the props. If we want to, for example, destructure prop1, just like this, and if we use here prop1, it will show 1, the one we sent. Okay, so now let's destructure inside the component. Here will be props, so here we'll have props.name. If console log this, we have all the props here. Now inside the const, we'll use name and nickname equals to props. And now we can use name and nickname. And that would be it for the functional component. Now let's go inside class component. So here we have the state, and let's send some props here also. Welcome component. Let's say name Caustic, a nickname Toxic Trapper. Okay. And if you console log the props, we should see all the props, this.props. And now let's destructure inside the render method. Const name and nickname equals to this.props. And now we can use name and nickname without this.props. The same goes for the state also. Const message equals this.state. Now we can use message only. Now I will use hooks inside functional components to show you how to destructure the state inside the functional components. So let's comment the class component and uncomment the functional component. And now we're going to use the hooks. I will present them in the hook series, but I will use a useState hook to show you how to destructure state. So we'll have the message and the set message. the setter for the message variable, use state, and let's say importance 1. Okay, and now we just use importance with the structure importance from message. Let's say importance and that's how you destructure in React inside functional components and inside class components. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next lesson.